Oh, okay. We're going for it today. Dijon Kulusuvez.
That's a pretty honest confession.
That's a real confession. Like, that's not just like, haha, let's have a laugh about it.
Breaking news. A man was admitted to hospital today with 25 plastic toy horses inserted into his butt.
Welcome to the Unhelpful Parenting Podcast,
where we share the real, the raw, and the ridiculousness of parenthood.
So if you're a mum who severely underestimated the importance of naps before having kids,
or a dad who always feels like his wallet is just open and handing out money,
then you're in the right place. Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Unhelpful Parenting Podcast. I'm Beck.
I'm Sam.
And we are here to be unhelpful.
Yes.
Make you laugh today. Enjoy that parenting roller coaster that we're all on.
Tag along.
Sometimes feels like it's on fire and the wheels have fallen off. We've got a great episode in store today. We've got at least, I think, 5 confessionals coming up, which are hilarious. And then we've got, in honour of whatever the football World Cup thingy, there was a big soccer game recently over the weekend that I don't follow sport, if you can't tell, but in honour of that and the fact that we're a parenting podcast, we're going to play a little bit of a this or that.
I think it was soccer Euros.
Okay, yeah. It's all...
I just Googled it.
all the same to me. Sam would follow soccer and football very closely. He loves it if he had the time.
Right time of night too. I'm not staying up till whatever time.
You're probably up then anyway, but...
yeah, England lost.
Yes.
Spain won.
I have heard that. We have someone from the UK in our office. So that's as much as I know, and that's, yeah. Anyway, so we...
That was very insightful. Amazing. So what was the
that's
point?
all I know.
What was the point of bringing up the soccer?
Because it's going to be part of the this or that at the end of the episode that you can play along. So let's kick off with our yays or nays. Mm-hmm. You can go first this week.
My yay was... It was our 3-year-old's birthday on the weekend. And he's obsessed with dinosaurs at the moment.
Very cute. All he wanted was a dinosaur birthday.
So he got his dinosaur birthday. We went down to the museum, saw some dinosaurs.
Dinosaur bones, dinosaur Lego.
Lots of different things.
Yeah.
He loved it.
It felt like a real parent win, just seeing how happy... When you see your kids happy, it kind of...
He also melted down and
crashed. Oh, yeah, plenty of tears. There were plenty of times I was like, why are we doing this? But
it was good. And then he got his big auntie, one of his aunties got him a big fluffy Tyrannosaurus.
Triceratops. And he knew which dinosaur it was. I was very impressed. He opened it and wasn't, it's dinosaur. It was, it's Triceratops.
He loves it.
Very cute.
We were driving wherever we were going this morning and he said, Daddy, I'm very, very happy. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, does Triceratops make you happy? He goes, yeah.
Oh, he's so adorable. He's at this 3-year-old age, I think, is that age where they are super, super cute, but they have to be to make up for the super, super meltdown, tantrumy.
Well, I was going to say, literally,
age.
he turned 3 and then overnight, he's turned into a terrible 3. So, but that's okay. Apparently, I was the same.
So that was your yay. What was
that was the yay.
Nay? What's your...
The nay was how bloody expensive everything is these days.
Yeah, I feel like this comes up almost every episode.
But holy frick me.
The cost of being a parent.
Like, you think, oh yeah, $20 here, $20 there. It adds up.
Oh, like, especially ice cream. When we bought ice cream.
Even freaking parking.
Oh, yeah.
Like 5 hours, $30. F you, Brisbane Council.
I think that's one of the things as a parent you're always balancing. I want to do lots and lots of fun stuff, but oh my gosh, you are so expensive and I just bought you clothes, let alone
Beck
things.
did a bloody online bulk shop. She goes, I just bought a stack of clothes. Okay, great. And I just bought another online stack of clothes. Oh,
she has a whole new wardrobe.
My whole new wardrobe.
You don't go up a size every... Well, we shouldn't go up a size every year.
I don't go up a size every
year. No. But yes, I think a lot of parents will relate to feeling that, oh my gosh, every time you go out, it's like budget blowout. Well, my turn. My yay was similar to yours in just seeing the kids really happy. One of the things I do every year for each of our kids is I make their birthday cake. I mentioned, I think last episode or the episode before, I'm not a crafty mum. I can't do costumes, but their cakes are the one thing that I will sit there and work out. I'm not a very good
Woman's
not
Weekly
necessarily
Cake.
a baker. Yes, I've got the Women's Weekly book, although the last few cakes haven't come out of there because there was no dinosaur cake in the Women's Weekly book. So I had to go Googling and Pinterest boarding
How
to find
80s and 90s. No dinosaurs.
no dinosaurs. But getting to see the absolute grin. You got a really cute photo of me putting the cake down next to him and he's just like, the look on his face is like, dinosaur cake. Oh, it just warmed my heart. It felt like a real parent win. So I'm yaying that. I'm having my parent brag. Every parent needs it. So yes, very cute. Worth every second of, I think I swore in the kitchen to myself. I was so like just trying to get stuff together and the baby's crying and everything is just.
She swears all the time.
I do not. Give it a break. Oh my gosh. So that's my yay. My nay is we talked a couple of times recently about being in winter and we talked about buying the new wardrobes. I think one of the cons, like there's pros and cons to every season, one of the cons I'm working through at the moment and just adjusting to is having a baby in this weather means when they throw up, it's not just, oh, let's just change your shirt. Like in summer, if they throw up, it's like, okay, quickly change your shirt. We're good.
Depends where it goes.
Or nappy blowouts or whatever, they always get mess. Even like messy lunchtime, it's like, okay, change layer after layer after layer. And so that's washing and that's when you go out. That's a big bag full of clothes. Today, Sam's mum picked the kids up to babysit them and I handed her a bag and literally all I had was their pajamas because she usually baths them and puts them in her PJs for us. Pajamas, a spare pair of winter clothes and a jumper for each of them. And it was just this big giant bag. Like it looked like I was packing them up to go away for a night. So, just not loving this season for all of the layers and all of things, although you can use cute clothes. But anyway, that's my nay for this week.
I like winter. I'm not a grump.
Yes, as the one who doesn't do the laundry. I think if you had to wash all the extra clothes, you'd be like, I hate winter. All right. Now, this is the part of the episode. Every week we were doing memes. Sam would bring his social media highlight meme for us parents. We did dad jokes last week and we said, oh, maybe you could bring that in. What are you bringing us this week? This is Sam's, I was going to say Sam's soapbox because it flows off the tongue, but it's not because we're laughing and we don't want to give Sam a soapbox.
We don't want to call it Sam's Happy Time from Transformers either, so we'll find a name. Well, this one's kind of a meme to start off with.
Okay. To start off with, is this like...
There's a couple.
Oh, okay. We're going for it today. Hit us.
You took too long preparing other things, so I just kept Googling. One thing nobody ever talks about being an adult is how much time you debate yourself on keeping a cardboard box because it's like a really, really, really good box.
Yeah. I experienced that recently with your shoe boxes. Sam bought a bunch of new shoes and I kept them for ages on the bench next to the door, meaning to take them out. But then every time I go to take them out, I'd be like, oh, but I could probably put stuff in them because you just have so much stuff to put in stuff. And all the time when you throw away a box, the next week it's like, oh, I really need a box and it's not there. But anyway, we've thrown them away.
Such is life.
Such is life.
All right, and then I got a few jokes.
Okay.
Just before sweet potatoes are slaughtered, they become very quiet. This is known as the silence of the yams.
Oh, those psycho vegans.
Breaking news. A man was admitted to hospital today with 25 plastic toy horses inserted into his butt. Doctors have described his condition as stable.
That's not okay.
And then the last one, just so you know, nothing accidentally goes in your butt. Sincerely, hospital staff.
Yep. We've got some nurse friends that would be like, yes, amen.
Anyway.
No one accidentally slips and falls in the shower and perfectly lands on the shampoo bottle. Weird. You brought that meme. I don't even know why. It's not even adjacent
You're writing
to
on it.
parenting.
I was done.
It's That's not even parenting related. Neither of them are. You just wanted to share.
Dad jokes. None of my dad jokes are parenting related.
Yeah, but that's not a dad joke. That's
That was just a joke. That was just funny. You want a dad
Apologies,
joke?
unhelpful
You want a dad joke?
parenters.
What? The silence of the yams was a good dad joke.
I suppose that's pretty good. Anyway.
Do you want another dad joke then to make it up?
Yeah.
My dad quit his job to pursue archaeology. His job is now in ruins.
Oh. Okay, no, that's enough. I don't want any more. I regret asking and telling you to rectify it. So on that fun note, let's head into the confessional. All right, this first one, I will admit it wasn't sent in, but I actually heard it this morning on my way into work, and I was like, that is too funny. Like, it belongs in the confessional. I am just sharing it. So it is. My kid told her kindergarten teacher that she has baths with her uncle. This almost triggered a child safety investigation until they realised her uncle is only 2.
Interesting. Yeah. I can understand the concern with that.
Yeah. The multi-generational age gap blending.
That's a big age gap.
It is. I mean, you have those big families. So, like, my dad's number 10 of 11
like
kids.
At least 20 years, if not more. No, that's more.
Yeah, but my mum, I was looking at our family tree the other day, and my mum is like a great, great aunt, even though she's only just a nana to our kids because of the difference between the oldest and the youngest kid and their kids.
That's 3 levels removed, though. Not a direct.
Yeah, but you get these big families, and
That's a 25-year gap, at least.
Yeah. Wow, I could not do pregnancy. Go that mum. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Go get the snip. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam, where are we up to on that? He's going to regret that criticism.
Hey,
now.
look, I have a confession to read. Actually, this is a pretty relatable one. Okay. My confession is that my kids watch an obscene amount of TV. Screen time is a daily, regular thing. I don't know how to cope without it. I get the guilt sometimes, but then I also have no intention of changing it because juggling all the kids is a lot and usually there's just no other way.
Ooh,
that's a pretty honest confession,
that's a real confession. Like, that's not just like, haha, let's have a laugh about it. It's like, I am confessing my parenting
Here is a
And
thing.
you know what? The best part about that one is I think so many parents are in the same boat.
Especially with considering both parents normally have to work.
I think you start parenting with really good intentions and you know that the recommendations are to limit it to like half an hour a day or whatever and not to start till they're like 2 or 3. Like I don't even know what the recommendations are anymore because they just don't matter because we're in a similar boat of when you've got little ones and you're trying to do nap times or dinner or it's like
You've got to do something.
You've got to do something. And to be honest, I think to the older generation that are usually quite critical, I'm like, if you had screens like we have them, I'm sure you would be using them too.
Or if we had backyards like you had backyards,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure we'd be sending them out to the backyard.
Thanks for destroying the housing market where we live.
Wow.
No, I think that's a legit. I think so many parents feel that kind of guilt, but we're all in this boat together. And I think even the parents that do screen time well will admit that it's hard. I don't think there's any parents out there saying it's easy.
No.
So that's that one.
It's a hard juggle. And then there's all the neuro blah, 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 it affects your child's learning that you've got to juggle as well. And you're like, well, we also need to have money to eat.
Yeah.
Which a lot of parents are struggling
Yeah.
to do because they have to work full time, both of them,
Yeah.
and pay for childcare because everything is so freaking expensive.
Sam's back on the expensive train. Well, speaking of
Hello.
expensive groceries, this next one's actually funny. In the depths of a chaotic, sleep-deprived week, I took my 18-month-old with me to do a grocery shop. I put her in the trolley and was pushing her around the shop. until I heard someone yelling after me. In my sleep-deprived haze, I had walked off with someone else's trolley and their kid pushing them around the shop. That's like a whole trolley switch of another kind. It's not just like I've taken your groceries. It's like I've taken your kid and left you with mine and just not even noticed. Where are the mushrooms? Where's the milk? Let's go.
Oh, you're not my kid.
Oopsies.
Oops. That's been awkward.
Can you imagine? Yeah, that'd be an awkward conversation after being like.
Well, hopefully the other parent understands.
Well, especially if you've left it's obviously an honest mistake if you've left your own child. It's a bit different if there was no child in your trolley and you're walking off with someone else's trolley. Oops.
Oh. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Master 2 didn't like peas. Instead of throwing them on the floor like most kids would, he liked to stick them up his nose. One got particularly stuck, which resulted in a doctor visit. Even the doctor couldn't find it. To this day, 18 years later, we still don't know where that pea went.
Whole new spin on pea brain.
It probably went up and down the...
Yeah, you'd hope it's just like gone down the whatever.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, ear, nose and throat tubey things. They're all connected.
Wow.
I'm very smart.
Anatomy. Yeah. Beck studied biology. She actually did in high school.
I did not. I did a whole term just to go on the biology camp and then dropped out of that subject.
Yeah, who knows where that pea went?
We had an incident. What did
Could
we
make
get
it
stuck up a nose?
apple.
It was a piece of apple. We had to rush home from work to save Mum. Mum was babysitting and he shoved a bit of apple up his nose and I tried everything to get it out and then Sam came home and just held one side of his nose and goes, blow, and
Shot straight out.
shot straight out.
To me, that was logical.
Oh, absolutely logical. We tried.
Block the airway, let it...
We tried. He wouldn't do it for us. You were the favourite that day. He wouldn't let us near him. He was like, no one's touching my nose.
I am the favourite.
You were that day anyway. Okay, last one for today.
Mm-hmm.
My 8-year-old daughter wanted to make her school teacher a card. Cute. Then I read it. Dear Miss Kelly, you are the 4th best teacher ever. Love you. Hope she loves the brutal honesty.
4th best.
What, 8 years old? She's probably had 4 teachers. Like that's bottom of the rung.
You just missed the podium.
Yeah.
You get a participation award.
Do better.
Almost.
Do better. I love you. Thanks for everything you do, but you're number 4 in my list.
Here's an almost ribbon.
Oh, kids are so honest. That's like brutal honesty.
Kids are fairly honest.
Which actually...
Until they lie.
Yeah, that's true too. Sometimes I worry about what the teachers hear at school about us because honestly, their imaginations, like, because it's not like they're maliciously lying. Sometimes it's just their imaginations and they're having fun and they're...
Psychos.
Well, that actually... like brutal honesty. I thought next week, it has been a while since we've done a From the Mouth of Babes segment. Yes, it's been like at least 2 months, I'm pretty sure. So send us the funny things your kids say. From the Mouth of Babes, the brutally honest, the hilarious, the one-liners, the...
bizarre.
Yeah, the weird, bizarre, the creepy. Sometimes kids say like really creepy things. I think some of the first ones we shared were like morbid, like, that's okay, you'll die soon. Yeah, like, whoa. So, yeah, we want to do From the Mouth of Babes. So send them in. It doesn't have to be a big story. Just send us the funny things they say. We'll all have a laugh together.
Yep.
But for this week, before we sign off, in honour of whatever the big football game is that happened.
Soccer Euros. Or no, football Euro something.
Yeah, Sam clearly doesn't know either.
No,
He's trying to play the cool dad. I know what the sport is, but neither of us watch it.
The UEFA Football Championship.
So in honour of that and
the UEFA.
And parenting, I thought, let's do a bit of this or that. These are fun games. We've done a couple and I've actually started loading them up on YouTube so that as their own videos so that you can just jump on and have a listen and a laugh and you can play along at home. Listen and a laugh. Play along at home.
Listen and a laugh.
Play along at home with this or that. Is it a IKEA kids baby product or is it a Swedish footballer?
Oh, the Swedish footballer.
And I apologize profusely in advance. I am terrible at pronouncing things in our own language, let alone in another language. So I am just going to unapologetically do my best. And
I was going to say, this is probably going to be more comedic than anything else, trying to see Beck
I really
pronounce.
apologize. I'm so sorry, especially to the people.
Is it a, yeah, because it'll be
And with
full
my
Aussie,
Australian accent, it's, I'm already regretting doing this. I was here to laugh at you getting things wrong, but we're probably going to be laughing at me pronouncing things wrong. So, is it IKEA? Is it a Swedish footballer? Oh no, I'm already super regret. Okay. Dejan Kulusevski.
Footballer.
Yes. Number 21 for Tottenham Hotspur, a North London team, but he is a Swedish. He's from Sweden. Latsam Blavengard.
IKEA.
Yes. Oh, look at you go. You're 2 for 2. You need to score yourself because I can't keep the scores in my head and try and pronounce these. But Latsam is a baby bath and Blavengard is a soft octopus toy with an LED nightlight.
Mm-hmm.
Len Kramer. And I'm sure I pronounced that wrong.
IKEA.
Did you look at these before? Oh, you are.
I don't know.
You are on fire. That's a baby care mat and a washcloth. Yasin Ayarul.
Footballer.
You were like nailing these. It's meant to be funny at you getting them wrong. But anyway, it's funny at me pronouncing them wrong. He's number 18 for Brighton and Hove Albion, another English team. Gulliver Gronfink.
That's IKEA.
Look at you go. You're like, I've taken you to IKEA too many times. So changing table and a hooded towel.
I think I can tell the difference between a Swedish name and a
Swedish word. It's all Swedish. Like, all right. Williot Swedberg.
This is probably the first one that's actually had me not automatically go, oh, that's a that.
If you're playing along at home, Williot
Football?
Swedberg. Yes. Look at you go. Number 17 for a Spanish team. But he is Swedish. Wonder if he won. He was part of the winning. I don't know.
Well, if he's on Spain.
Jens Kajust.
How's it spelled?
Jens. So I don't know if it's meant to be. And Cajuste.
Footballer.
Yes. He plays for an Italian team that I also can't pronounce the name of. Kladig Dromslot.
IKEA.
Yes. It's a bib and a duvet cover for a cot blanket. If you're playing along at home, I hope you're doing as well as Sam. Or maybe I hope you're not, because otherwise this is a bit of a fail segment. Vadra Klapper.
IKEA.
Look at you go. It is a cover for a baby mat or a musical toy caterpillar.
Is that it?
Yeah, you got them all right. Look at you go.
Do better next time.
Although you scored, like, I think that was 9 out of 9 for that. I probably scored 1 out of 9 if I'm lucky, if some Swedish person is listening to me pronounce them. I apologize in advance
pronunciation.
on the pronunciations. Yeah.
I feel like I need to do one for you next time.
That sounds great. I would love to sit and guess them while you pronounce things wrong. But I can't prepare it for you.
We'll see.
Put in the comments
Well,
too.
it may
Like,
not
what
be-
would
I
be
probably
a
wouldn't
this or that?
Yeah.
What would be a good one?
I wouldn't do more IKEA.
No, we could do like.
Because what did you do? You did Bluey or Friends?
We did Blue Friends quotes. We've done celebrity baby names or other random things. I'm slowly uploading them all to YouTube as their own videos, so go watch them and like them if you're listening along. And this one will end up as that as well, just as another, so you can quickly, easily watch along with some of the funny bits. But if you're watching on YouTube or even on Spotify, comment and let us know.
I was going to say Spotify, you can comment now.
Yes, you can. So comment and let us know.
And if you haven't listened to, sorry, I know I'm interrupting.
You're interrupting me
I
again.
know. But if you haven't listened to last week's episode, there is a poll. You need to take it.
Oh, yeah, because I'm winning.
No one's answered yet.
Yes, they have. And they said Beck was right. We had a bit of an argument last episode.
Where?
On YouTube.
I said Spotify.
Yeah, well, so far across all the platforms, we've had more Beck is right. We haven't had any Sam is rights, actually. So I win. But if you're listening for this episode, comment with either what you think that segment, this or that, should be next. What should Sam do for me? Or comment and let us know what your favourite confession was, because there were a few good ones in there today.
Some honest ones.
Yeah. And like the video right now if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, press the share button. Share this with your mum friends, your dad friends, or anyone that you think would like a good laugh. Follow us on socials. We put all the funny videos up there, so like them, share them, send them around. It really helps us reach more mums and dads. And we will see you next week.
See ya.